Welcome to the City of Boston Office of Emergency Management's Business Continuity Training Program. The toolkit is available on boston.gov/emergency. And in this training series, we'll walk you through the three main components of the toolkit, starting with the emergency action plan. This is a plan template that you can fill out for your business that will help you protect your life and your employees' lives, as well as securing your property during and following an emergency. The second is a business continuity plan template. This will help you continue operating your business and then restore back to normal operations following an emergency or a disruption. Lastly, we'll walk you through how to train your staff once you have your plans completed, and then how to test them for their effectiveness, as well as identify any gaps that you may have so that you can improve your plans. So we'll start with what is business continuity planning. It's procedures and resources that help your business continue running during a disruption and then restore to normal operations with minimal impact to your business. So there's really three types of disruptions that could impact your business. One is a denial of access to your facility. This might be because your building was damaged due to a flood or a fire. A second type of disruption is a denial of service due to a reduced workforce. We certainly saw this during the pandemic, but this might be something like a public transit issue that prevents you or your employees from getting to work. The third type of disruption is a denial of service due to an equipment or systems failure. This might be an IT issue like a cybersecurity incident, or it might be a power outage. So FEMA has some pretty alarming statistics about the impacts of disasters on businesses. 43% of businesses never reopen. 51% of businesses close within 2 years of being impacted by a disaster, and 75% fail within 3 years. So business continuity planning can not only help your business survive, but really make improvements, help you avoid a risk, maintain or even improve your operations, protect your reputation and keep your customers, keep your employees safe, financial stability, greater management of your supply chain, and even prevent legal risks and lawsuits. So in this training series, we'll walk through chronologically how to deal with emergencies and disruptions, from what types of hazards could impact your business, straight through to how to restore back to normal operations. So we'll start in this video with talking about what types of hazards could impact your business here in the city of Boston. Then we'll get into what immediate actions need to be taken to protect lives and property. Then we'll get into what actions can be taken to continue operating your business in less than ideal conditions. And then finally, how do you return back to normal operations after your business has been impacted by a disaster, emergency, or some type of disruption? So here in the city of Boston, these are some examples of potential hazards that could impact your business. Some of them are human-caused, like a cyber attack or an active threat or an act of terrorism. But many of them are natural hazards. So things like hurricanes, blizzards, floods, a pandemic, an earthquake, a drought that might impact your supply chain, extreme temperatures, extreme heat or cold, and then a fire as well. So we're looking at ways these hazards could impact your business, and then how to keep operating if you are impacted. So there are several resources that are available to help you understand what your business's risks are. On our website at boston.gov/emergency, you'll find the Natural Hazard Mitigation Plan. This is a plan that our office produces that outlines what the natural hazards that could impact the city that we discussed on the previous slide, and what the city is doing to mitigate or lessen the impacts of those hazards. We also have an interactive map where you can type in your business's address, see what your exposure is to various hazards, and what resources are available to you to help you navigate emergencies or disruptions. At the federal level, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency has information about cyber attacks, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation has threat assessments that are produced annually. So this is an overview of the business continuity planning. Coming up next in our series, we'll talk about the emergency action plan and ways that you can keep yourself and your employees safe, as well as secure your property following an emergency or disruption.